The Tale of the Screaming Bridge. Hidden among the winding trails and thick forest of River Legacy Park lies one of North Texas's most chilling urban legends, the Tale of the Screaming Bridge. Even today, longtime Arlington residents still whisper about it, not because they've seen a ghost, but because they've heard something no one has ever been able to explain. It all begins on a cold February night in 1961. The real tragedy behind the legend is based on a devastating car accident involving a group of Arlington teenagers. Over the years, as the story was retold, facts blended with folklore until the accident became one of North Texas's most famous ghost stories. Researchers today know that the bridge most visitors call the Screaming Bridge isn't actually the original location of that crash. The legend gradually migrated to another abandoned bridge inside River Legacy Park. But legends have a way of finding new homes. Imagine you're walking through River Legacy Park after midnight. The trails are empty, the towering trees block out the moonlight. Every step echoes across the old pavement. Somewhere nearby, an owl cries. Then, nothing. Not a single insect, not even the wind, just silence. The kind of silence that makes your heart beat louder than your footsteps. Finally, you arrive at the abandoned bridge. Its rusting rails stretch into darkness above the Trinity River. You shine your flashlight across the weathered concrete, and that's when you hear it. At first, you think it's the wind, a faint, distant sound, almost like someone calling for help. Then it comes again, longer this time, higher, a desperate scream, not angry, not violent, terrified, as though someone is living their final moments, over and over and over again. According to local legend, a car full of teenagers crossed the bridge late one night. Some versions say they struck another vehicle head-on. Others claim pranksters had damaged the bridge, causing it to collapse beneath them. Whatever version is told, the ending never changes. The cars plunged into the darkness below. Metal twisted, gasoline ignited, flames lit up the river, and young lives ended in an instant. Although the folklore changes with each telling, it grew from a real 1961 accident that became woven into Arlington's paranormal history. Ever since, people say the victims never truly left. Visitors walking the bridge after sunset have reported hearing screams echoing through the trees. Others describe crying, as if frightened teenagers are still trapped somewhere beneath the water. Some swear they've seen glowing lights drifting just above the river. Others tell of a thick white fog rolling across the bridge, even on warm Texas nights. And perhaps the strangest story of all, people claim that if you stare into the dark water long enough, names begin to appear, not carved into stone, not written on paper, but glowing faintly beneath the surface. Names, along with dates. As quickly as they appear, they're gone. Whether these stories are supernatural or simply products of imagination, they've become part of the bridge's enduring folklore. Paranormal investigators have spent countless nights searching for answers. Some leave disappointed. Others report batteries draining without warning, audio recorders capturing whispers no one heard at the time, cold spots in the middle of humid summer nights, and an overwhelming feeling that someone is standing directly behind them. One investigator even described hearing footsteps matching his own. Every time he stopped, the footsteps stopped. Every time he walked, they returned. But when he spun around, the bridge was empty. Locals have debated the mystery for decades. Many insist the abandoned bridge inside River Legacy Park isn't even the original Screaming Bridge. The actual site of the 1961 accident was located nearby on an older roadway that's no longer there. Yet somehow, the haunting itself seems to have attached to the bridge visitors know today, proving that sometimes legends become more powerful than the places where they began. Of course, there are perfectly reasonable explanations. Old bridges creak. The Trinity River carries strange echoes. Fog naturally forms over the water. Wildlife can make sounds that resemble human cries, and when you're alone in a dark forest, your imagination fills in the rest. But here's the unsettling part. Most people who visit the bridge don't know the legend beforehand, yet many describe the same experiences, the same uneasy feeling, the same silence, the same sensation that someone is standing just out of sight, watching, waiting. So, if you ever find yourself exploring River Legacy Park after dark, and you come across an old, abandoned bridge, stop for just a moment. Turn off your flashlight. Listen. If you hear nothing, count yourself lucky. But if a scream rises from somewhere beneath the bridge, don't go searching for it. Because according to one of Arlington's oldest ghost stories, the voices calling from the darkness aren't asking to be found. They're asking for someone to remember them. And once you've heard the screaming bridge, some say it never truly lets you leave. Share this video with someone who might be interested in it, and don't forget to follow Texas Shadows for more. Thanks for watching.